What did you guys see on the video of Saturday's scrimmage? What did you guys work on? Once you looked at that tape?
The defense was throwing a lot of different things at us that we obviously worked in practice, but throwing different things at us. And we looked at it over in film, and one, the defense has stepped up a lot, which is awesome. They're flying to the ball, they're making great plays. We had to work on some of the twists, some of the getting off the ball stuff, but we've been working on today at practice, and we continue to work on it. And hopefully them getting better is getting us better, and back and forth.
Patrick, it's a pretty young group that you're playing with, and you're one of the only guys who's had some starts in the past. How do you evaluate how it's coming together as a group?
Yeah, I think we're very young offensive linemen. The oldest guy we have is J.D. Hannon, who's a fifth-year senior, but everyone's stepping up and taking their role, which is amazing. And if one guy happens to go down, the next man's ready and fills his position greatly. So even if we may be young, I think we work for each other, which is one of the biggest things, and we're excited for this year.
How much responsibility do you guys feel as a unit to the level of success the offense can have?
Oh, very, very big responsibility for the whole offense and for the whole team, really, because we know that football team starts with the trenches, offensive, defensive line, and we take big responsibility in the production of the offense and just the team energy as a whole. So when the team is not having a great day, we take it upon ourselves like we're not having a great day, and we need to bring the team together, and we need to be the backbone of this team.
Are you optimistic about where it goes?
Yeah, I think we're starting to go in the right direction. I think that we're going to have a great season. I think if we keep working the way we're working, I think we're gonna be all right.
What have been your thoughts on Daltoso and how he's kind of he seemed to taken off and running with it?
Yeah, no, I think it's a great addition to our offensive line, and he's been working his butt off, and he's been doing some real good stuff, and I'm excited to see how far he goes, whether through training camp, through practice, through the first game, and I'm excited to see how well he does here because he's been doing great.
He said he did a lot of handyman work in the off seasons over in high school, and while he was at Oregon, tearing up carpets and breaking up walls. And what do you see that sort of that sort of blue collar mentality with him?
Oh yeah, definitely. He's very straightforward, work ethic, hardworking. Doesn't slack, doesn't expect any credit. He just clocks in, does his work, stays after, watches film, do whatever he can, and he's a great addition to our offensive line, and we're happy to have him.
If you're a guy looking for a lot of credit, you probably don't play O-line, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Coach Bowen talks about how communication between you guys is really important. Has that developed?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Was it a problem early on, or not? Was it something you really had to work on?
Yeah, no, I think when the new coaching staff just got here, that we had to learn a whole new offense. Learn new calls, new plays, and everything like that. And I think it was rough starting that off. But I think as we're getting going, we're making calls before the defense even lines up. So we've really come a long way with that, and something that we've learned as offensive linemen do really well is just to read the secondary, which I've never even known that before. But we're making safety calls, corner calls, linebacker calls, and the progress from just making calls has been enormous. So we're excited about that, and we're ready for the season.
How much has being able to read a little bit further into the defense helped you personally?
Oh, a lot. I think definitely a lot, because depending on where the corners line up or the safety is lined up, whether it be 1 yard, whether it be 7 yards, that helps me a lot, blocking my guy or letting me know who's going to come or who's not going to come. So, and I relay that down to the rest of the offensive line. That helps them out too. But I think it's definitely benefited our offensive line a lot, and the majority of our offense and our team.
Did you catch the eclipse this morning?